Closed captioning for Old School Outdoors is brought to you by Bernard's Insurance Agency.
Hello folks, Greg Hall with Old School Outdoors. This week, we're back at the Double G again. But this time, folks, we're hunting the big boys.
I knew as soon as I picked the binos up and looked at him that it was him.
Coming in, beelining straight up to the feeder, sticks his head in there. He's we know he's the boss. He doesn't stay very long though. He just gets him a bite and then he starts slipping out. Stay tuned because there's no telling what you might see hit the ground this week.
Old School Outdoors is being brought to you by Tubbs Hardware and Cajun Gifts.
Tubbs has had roots in Bossier since 1922. We are your hometown hardware stores. Owned by local folks, Tubbs is committed to old school friendly service and long-lasting products with the longest and strongest warranties. Backed with our parts and service and easy financing. Y'all come see us and may God bless the USA.
Old School Outdoors is being brought to you by Tubbs Hardware and Cajun Gifts. Orthopedic Specialists of Louisiana. DavTac. Bellevue Meat Processors. Down Home Sausage. Cabins Tractor. Louisiana Power Sports and RV. Red River Chevrolet. Bandit Boats. Natchitoches Meat Pies. Origin Bank. And by Morris and DeWitt.
This week we're here at the Double G. This is the rut. Mid-December through mid-January is when our rut happens. In camp this week, I got my son-in-law, John. Got my good friend, Rex Little from Kerrville, Texas. Good friend, Stuart Tony from the great state of Texas, Katy, Texas. And also, one of my new best friends, Garrett Morris from North Carolina. We're all looking after for the big bucks. The twist this week is, you may not see me shoot anything because I'm kind of wanting to guide. I'm going to sit with my son-in-law, John, first, and we're going to try to get him a good buck. So John, what you'll see, you might get to hear him talk a little bit, but you won't see him on any interview because he had to leave early because the granddaughter's got a ballet this evening, so he had to get on out of here. But he hit the ground running. First morning out, we're sitting and hunting over our new OSO 5-in-1 feeder. And these feeders work phenomenally. It's like they are absolutely a perfect deer feeder. Well, we got some smaller bucks coming in. We got some does coming in. And it's mainly just bucks though, because they love and they just stick their head in there and get what they want. Well, off to the left, coming in, beelining straight up to the feeder. This big-bodied 9-point shows up, sticks his head in there. He's we know he's the boss. And he doesn't stay very long though. He just gets him a bite and then he starts slipping out.
Get a good look at him. Looks like a nice, he's a nice mainframe 8, big 8. I think he might be clawed out, but it's like, he's got a good sway to it. He's got a belly. You've got all those other deer we can compare. It's like,
He's a lot bigger.
he's a lot bigger and his horns are heavy. When he gets around, go on and ease your gun out. Move your binoculars. Don't want to be knocking them off. Alright. Dadgummit. Okay. Nice dadgummit behind that bush. You got to go. You got to move. He's on the move now. Yeah. There's an opening right back over here. He'll go on toward that pond. When he stops in that opening, we'll whistle, see if we can't stop did just like he was told to. Came in there, ate a little corn, stuck his head in that 5 and 1, got him a little shot of that
buffet,
and
headed on in.
Then he got what he wanted. Wasn't no girls around.
No.
5 other bucks laying around. He's like, well, I might need to move on. Got me a little shot of good food here. But he didn't quite go far enough, did he? He went 3 feet straight down. Well, John, that by far is the best buck you ever shot out there.
Yeah.
That's a nice, heavy horn, swayed back old buck.
Oh, man.
I know Sarah gonna be so proud of you to hang that in the bedroom. Oh, Lordy.
John gets on him, had to kind of change positions in the blind, but makes a marvelous shot. Drops him right there, 3 feet straight down. I said, and this is, John's hunted out here numerous times, but this is the first time I've ever had the opportunity to hunt with him. So it was a pleasure for me to hunt with my son-in-law and to be there, and he killed a magnificent good buck. So we started off day 1, good buck on the ground.
When the horns are sticking up, that means the hair didn't go out of
They
it.
hadn't deflated yet.
No. No, that's a beautiful deal. Open in the eye. I don't think he's going to. Yeah, that's a good 9. You know, almost a 10, but good basis, good body, good mass.
Not bad.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Papa.
Son-in-law, you done good. That's when you tell when they get those long old dew claws. He ain't no puppy, I can guarantee you that.
You know, folks, usually when everybody arrives, I have the dove gumbo ready for them that evening. Well, the granddaughter, you know, she got ballet tonight, but the day I was supposed to come down here, she had a Christmas play at school. So Ms. Hall and I had to go by and see that Christmas play. So we didn't get to have the dove gumbo, which I always cook it the day before. But tonight, everybody raves over the Grandma LeBlanc gumbo. Collins, I'm sorry I didn't get to see your ballet, but Papa got to be out here, you know, doing what he does.
Not only is this guy got an amazing talent, he's a good person, fantastic character, great family, and that their values align so closely with ours. To me, it seems such a natural fit.
Living in Ruston and being close to people from Origin Bank, I knew that there was people that I could trust. Even if it's just a phone call to Cade just to talk about, you know, my round of golf that day.
To learn more about our return on relationships, visit origin.bank.
Tubbs, we're committed to old school friendly service and long lasting products. The old and the reliable, the new and the exciting. Tubbs services what we sell. We appreciate our customers who choose Exmark mowers and Big Green Egg smoking grills so that they can spend less time mowing and have more fun grilling. Our city store has Cajun Gifts. Our country store in Benton has Steel chainsaws. Tubbs, a fun place to shop.
No matter where you live, you can enjoy the famous Louisiana Natchitoches Meat Pie Company meat pies by ordering them online at www.natchitochesmeatpies.com. We offer several flavors and 2 different sizes. We also offer breakfast pies, and they all can be delivered to your home packed in dry ice. Natchitoches Meat Pies have been a Louisiana favorite since the 1700s, and they'll be a favorite for your family too. The famous Louisiana Natchitoches Meat Pie Company meat pies. Order them today.
Folks, you got to go to Red River Chevrolet and see these all-new Trail Bosses. These suckers come with a 2-inch lift kit, standard Wrangler tires and big rims, and the backup system is unbelievable. It'll back you right up to your trailer. Then you can switch cameras and look right down on your ball and hitch where you're perfectly located.
Go down to Red River Chevrolet, see Joe and Alvin and all the gang and get you one of these.
Red River Chevrolet. Find new roads. Online at redriverchevy.com.
I never thought I'd be doing this at 67 years old. My left knee went out after playing football in 1969. My right knee got destroyed by a bulldozer. Never thought I would walk without a cane. Never thought I'd be riding a horse. Never thought I would get in a deer stand again. Never thought I could walk 30 miles up a mountain. If it wasn't for the docs over at the orthopedic specialist, I'd be sitting on a couch watching someone else do it. For them, never is not an option.
Old School Outdoors is being brought to you by Tubbs Hardware and Cajun Gifts, Orthopedic Specialists of Louisiana, DavTac, Bellevue Meat Processors, Down Home Sausage, Cabins Tractor, Louisiana Power Sports and RV, Red River Chevrolet, Bandit Boats, Natchitoches Meat Pies, Origin Bank, and by Morris & DeWitt.
You know, folks, usually when everybody arrives, I have the Dove gumbo ready for them that evening. Well, the granddaughter, you know, she got ballet tonight, but the day I was supposed to come down here, she had a Christmas play at school. So Ms. Hall and I had to go by and see that Christmas play. So we didn't get to have the Dove gumbo, which I always cook it a day before. But tonight, see that cigar? That's the color that roux needs to be. When I get off of this recording right now, I'm going there and start stirring up some gumbo. And believe me, everybody raves over the Grandma LeBlanc gumbo. So, you know, gumbo, I'm just starting this, making this roux, folks. And what roux is, it's oil and flour. And you sit here for about 45 minutes. And when I have my cigar for it, when that thing gets the color, when this roux gets the color of my cigar, and you can say right now, it's just white. But when it gets the color of that cigar, it's ready. Then I put this is what I call the Trinity. That's onions, bell peppers, and celery. Saute that up in there. Then I got my down home sausage over here, which that's a Louisiana product. It's fabulous sausage. Then, of course, the Dove. If you never use Dove, it makes a wonderful gumbo. So does duck, you know. But in the desert, we don't have many ducks, but we got lots of doves out here. So we do the Dove gumbo. Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for this day. I want to thank you for the great harvest we've had here today at Ollie's Hut. Also, I want to thank you for Mrs. Hall and Mr. Hall for us putting this wonderful Dove gumbo together. I hope it's as good as it looks, Clark. I'm going to do this in your name. Amen.
Amen.
I know he's fixing the bowl.
Come on, Vinny. Everybody's going to starve to death, man. What you doing over
He's
there?
fixing the bowl for him and Gary.
Some of them ground up sassafras leaves. Is it done yet? And that's the best piece of Dove right there. That little white part that's right next to the bone.
He's right there.
Oh,
Look at those Dove.
Pretty sweet smell.
For the first time, we're booking hunts at the Double G Ranch, which is my personal ranch. Best free-range hunting in West Texas. Folks, when you come to Double G, you're gonna be hunting in top-notch blinds, you're gonna have top-notch food, and you're gonna have some of the best hunting. So you need to come capture your next adventure at the Double G Ranch. DoubleGHallRanch.com, or give me a call, 318-987-9064. Come see me, folks. You'll have a good time.
Down home meats, made the old school way.
with only the finest and freshest ingredients and made by hand. Owned by the Chamberlain family right here in the Architects, Down Home Meats are perfect for the hunting camp or even fine dining. Tubbs loves Down Home Meats so much, we serve it to our customers every Saturday for breakfast and feature it in our cooking demonstrations. So choose only the best for your family. Choose Down Home Meats.
I never thought I'd be doing this at 67 years old. Hey folks, Greg Hall with Old School Outdoors here. Let me tell you what, if it wasn't for the good docs at Orthopedic Specialists, instead of being on the air, I'd be sitting in my favorite chair watching somebody else on the air. So if you're old like me and on the Medicare, or you're young and your joints just wore out, hey, do yourself a favor. They'll get you out of your chair in an active life before you know it. For the docs of Orthopedic Specialists, never is not an option.
Tubbs Hardware and Cajun Gifts. Tubbs has had roots in Bossier since 1922. We are your hometown hardware stores that has always been owned by local folks. We are committed to old school friendly service and long-lasting products with parts and service. Y'all come see us, and may God bless the USA.
Old School Outdoors is being brought to you by Tubbs Hardware and Cajun Gifts, Orthopedic Specialists of Louisiana, DavTac, Bellevue Meat Processors, Down Home Sausage, Cabins Tractor, Louisiana Power Sports and RV, Red River Chevrolet, Bandit Boats, Natchitoches Meat Pies, Origin Bank, and by Morris and DeWitt.
Yeah, so I met Greg 2019, you know. His daughter is one of my wife's friends, and they live just around the other cul-de-sac, and we got to talking, and Greg invited me out, so I came out last year and got on a nice, 14 point. And then, so I loved it out here so much, I had to come out here and do it again. I was given the opportunity, and hopefully it's something I can do every year. First day out, in the blind, went to the good old, 5-1 feeder, and which had a lot of deer coming into it, a lot of culls, and then a couple nice ones on camera, and had some nice bucks come in, but they were just a little bit too young, and I know what's out here, and I was looking for that more mature, animal to take, and Big Fork. He came in, he only had one, brow, so the best he was probably gonna be, was a 5, and Mr. Hall, he doesn't tolerate these, trying to grow some big ones out here, so, got on him right away. Mr. Hall's gonna be happy with this one. Oh. Yep. Yeah, you wanna go very far along. Good coal buck. Pretty man.
Now it's time to go get you a trophy.
Yeah.
That's the thing, passing up, passed up 2 nice trophies.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow's the day. So we're here at the Double G. It's my third morning. Sitting back in the stand that I was at on the first morning. Rut's definitely on. There's a couple of mature bucks in here, so seeing what we can see this morning. I got my eyes on one. If he shows up, I'm gonna try to give him the old dirt nap. Got a good one yesterday, Cole, and trying to see what we can see.
And this morning, it was about a deer that I had seen all day Monday, heavier 9-point, and there were, probably 4 or 5 shooters in this other area that we went. Real pretty stand. You're looking straight down, probably 45-degree angle. Just pretty. You can see deer coming from everywhere. And this morning it was a little different than Monday when I was watching these deer. Had a real nice, older, but still young 10-point come in. It's gonna be awesome one day. And sure enough, about when I was ready to regret not taking that 9-point on Monday, he come walking in, from the right-hand side, and watched him all the way in. I knew as soon as I picked the binos up and looked at him that it was him.
For the first time, we're booking hunts at the Double G Ranch, which is my personal ranch. Best free-range hunting in West Texas. Folks, when you come to Double G, you're gonna be hunting in top-notch blinds, you're gonna have top-notch food, and you're gonna have some of the best hunting. So you need to come capture your next adventure at the Double G Ranch. DoubleGHallRanch.com, or give me a call, 318-987-9064. Come see me, folks, you'll have a good time.
Bandit boats are the best aluminum P-row on the market, and they are locally made. If you need a one-man or two-man P-row, Bandit has you covered. The aluminum hull is lightweight and completely welded. No rivets, no crimps. This P-row is tough and nearly unsinkable. We offer additional accessories to make your Bandit boat more versatile and comfortable. Contact us or go on our website for a complete list of dealers. Get your Bandit boat today.
Old School Outdoors brings you the new 5-in-1 deer feeder. This American-made, all-welded compartmental feeder allows hunters the ability to feed corn, protein, and any supplements, all at the same time. For more information on the Old School Outdoors 5-in-1 feeder, call 318-987-9064. If you feed them, they will come.
Folks, you're talking about these all-new Chevrolet Silverados. Look at this tailgate now. I'm gonna tell you, you're talking about nice, you got your hands full, you can just throw your stuff in there. Guess what? That might not be old school, but it's new school, and sometimes I like the new school stuff. And look, it comes up also. Go to the good folks at Red River Chevrolet. Check one of these out. You'll be glad you did.
Red River Chevrolet. Find new roads. Online at redriverchevy.com.
For me, it's about lift capacity.
It's about the hydraulics.
It's a weight thing.
It's about how well it's made.
Steel, baby. More features.
Standard features.
It's about doing more.
It's about the land and making it better.
Having something to pass down.
It's about having pride in my work.
It's about owning the best.
Old School Outdoors is being brought to you by Tubbs Hardware and Cajun Gifts, Orthopedic Specialists of Louisiana, DavTac, Bellevue Meat Processors, Down Home Sausage, Kevin's Tractor, Louisiana Power Sports and RV, Red River Chevrolet, Bandit Boats, Natchitoches Meat Pies, Origin Bank, and by Morris & DeWitt. Welcome back to Old School Outdoors.
This morning it was a little different than Monday when I was watching these deer. Had a real nice, older, but still young 10-point come in. It's gonna be awesome one day. And sure enough, you know, about when I was ready to regret not taking that 9-point on Monday, he come walking in, you know, from the right-hand side, and watched him all the way in. I knew as soon as I picked the binos up and looked at him that it was him.
That's the one. Well, yeah. I didn't, you know, saw him that first day. You know, I let him pass because I didn't want to shoot at anything. Had 2 real mature bucks come in and got elsewhere and didn't really care for, well, it's not that I didn't care, it's just that there's so much to see out here. And the more I thought about it, the more I wanted this dude, and he just came in all by himself, which is kind of weird. He had a doe lockdown that whole day Monday, but came in, gave us a perfect broadside shot. I'm pretty sure I hit him where I wanted to, so we don't have to go very far. So it's awesome. Thank you, sir. Man.
I wanted to go down and see that deer right away, but the terrain was so much that we couldn't, you know, we could go down there, but we wouldn't be able to pull that deer up necessarily. It would have been quite the chore. So rather than do that, we walked back the top of the mountain, you know, the ridge line, back to the house, told the story, got Mr. Hall, and
he walked back in from the blind, got me. So I got a big buck down. Well, to get to that big buck, you got to kind of go around the country, and I know how to get to it. So we took the back way in, come in. That's the reason it's a sanctuary. You can't just drive by it every day. You know, it's in a secluded area, and to get to it is difficult to get to where the deer are in the bottom of this canyon. So drive up there, and when you see horns sticking up off the ground, you know it wasn't any shrinkage. And it was like good mass, long. I mean, the beams were 20 inches long. It was just a beautiful deer.
Yeah. Beautiful deer right there. I'm talking about. Give him a 5. That sucker carries his mass on.
That's what I was telling you right here.
Yep. Got some of this. No, I got all
nubbies.
The extra little groceries down here. Good job. You drilled him.
Yeah.
you're thinking about, you know, maybe going to a place in West Texas and don't really know, you need to get a hold of Mr. Hall. He's booked though. I mean, if he's got an opening and you're able to make the trip, it is one of the neatest places I've ever been in my life. And I've been in some pretty cool places. So.
Come to Tubbs to spend less time mowing and have more fun grilling.